Good morning, children, and welcome to your EVS class once more. Today, we begin with your fourth lesson, which deals with forests. What are forests? Forest is a large area of land which is predominantly covered with trees. You can see trees growing everywhere in a forest. Trees which have grown on their own. They have not been planted by humans, but they reproduce and they grow on their own. Forests are dominant terrestrial ecosystem of Earth and they are distributed all around the globe. Now, forests and humans, we influence each other in positive as well as negative ways. However, we will discuss about this later in the lesson. First of all, we will see what the forests are, the types of forests that are there in the world. Forests have been called life's greatest storehouses. Storehouses because they provide us many useful and important things. Now, the types of forests, children, they depend upon the location of a place and the climate of a place. Both the latitude and altitude determines the location of a place, and both these factors also determine the climate of a place. And depending upon them, we have different kinds of forests. Now, the different 6 types of forests that we are going to discuss here are the tropical rainforests, tropical deciduous or monsoon forests, temperate forests, taiga or boreal forests, and mangrove forests. Before we discuss the types of forests, first I would like you to see the climatic or the heat zones of the earth. You can see this picture. You have already studied this in your social studies. Just to refresh your memory, the equator divides the earth into 2 equal parts, and next to the equator we have the tropics, the tropical zone, which is the hot and wet zone. Beyond the equator lies the temperate zone, which is warm. It is neither very hot nor very cold. And as we move away from the equator, we move to the polar zone, the north polar zone and the south polar zone, which, as you can see represented by the blue color, is the cold zone. So this is basically the climatic structure of the Earth's surface. And depending upon these, the forests found in these 3 different zones are different in their characteristics. So now this here in the image, you can see the distribution of the forest cover on the earth. You can see the different continents here, and in the legend given here, you can see the tropical rainforest, that is the dark green cover. These are the rainforests. We will discuss about them, about the characteristics of these rainforests. Then we have the monsoon forests, the subtropical forest, the dry tropical scrub, the desert forest, semi-desert, savanna, grassland, Mediterranean, broadleaf forest, coniferous forest, and tundra ice. Now here in this map, they have given a very detailed distribution of the forest on the earth's surface. However, we will confine our study to the basic 6 types of forests. I showed you this image just to make it clear to you that depending upon the location and the climate of a place, the forest cover of the place is different. Now we start with the first type of forest, which is tropical rainforest. Now I already showed you the tropical region, which is next to the equator, which is the hot and wet region. You have already studied the tropics have heavy rain and heat throughout the earth. They get the direct rays of the sun throughout the year, and this is the reason why these areas are having evergreen forests, and so they are the tropical rainforests. The forests here are very thick and the trees are very tall. They are broad leaved and evergreen, which means they never shed their leaves. The forest cover here is found at three different levels. The trees that grow at a great height, below that also we have the trees that do not grow very tall, and then last of all, on the forest floor you can see different ferns and herbs. These rainforests are found with full of wildlife, different types of animals like the frogs, snakes, sloths, monkeys, jaguars, which are arboreal, that is, they live on the trees. Besides that, we have other types of wildlife also existing in these rainforests. The topmost layer of the trees here, they reach out for the sun and they form the canopy, that is, they cover the forest. There are certain places in a rainforest where the forest cover is so thick that even the sunlight does not come down. The Amazon rainforests are the largest rainforests in the world. And in India also, we have these forests in the Western Ghats, the Northeast, the Andaman and Nicobar Islands. These are the places in India where we get very heavy rainfall and heat of the sun. Rubber, mahogany and kapok are some useful trees that grow in these forests. The next type of forests are the tropical deciduous or the monsoon forests. These are found in regions that receive a high rainfall, but they also have a dry season. That means these trees shed their leaves once in the dry season, that is in the summer season, to avoid the loss of moisture through transpiration. They are not the evergreen type like we saw in the tropical rainforest. Tropical deciduous forests are found in India in the peninsular region, that is the Deccan region, and they are well known for the large mammals, the tiger, elephant, bear, leopard, wild buffalo, sambar and cheetah. These forests are very useful for the types of trees found there, and we use these trees like teak, sal, rosewood, ebony. They are used for furniture making, for building purposes. They are high quality wood and they are great in demand for construction purposes. Then we also find sandalwood and mango trees here. The next type of forests are the temperate forests. Now these can be two types, the broad-leaved and deciduous or the coniferous and evergreen. The broad-leaved and deciduous are found on the areas which are little warmer, and the coniferous or evergreen are found in areas that are cold. Oak, beech, birch and maple trees grow in the deciduous forests, and they shed all their leaves in autumn before the cold season, before the winter season, and new leaves then appear when the spring season starts. In the evergreen forests, the trees are pine, spruce and fir, but these trees, they do not shed their leaves. They keep their leaves, they retain their leaves in the winter season. Now, one interesting fact is that the tallest trees in the world, they are found in the temperate evergreen forest, the giant sequoia and the redwood. These are two trees. They are coniferous in nature and they grow to great heights. Even some of them are more than 100 feet tall, and you will find them in USA. In India, these types of forests are found in the Himalayan region. Deodar, Cherpine and Chinar are some of the typical trees. You must have heard of the Chinar trees of Kashmir. They are very famous. Red pandas, tigers and brown bears can be found in the Himalayan forests, which are also rich in bird life. The temperate forests of Uttaranchal near Nepal are setting for Jim Corbett's Man-Eaters of Kumaon. If you have read the book by Jim Corbett, so the setting is in the Uttaranchal state. Next is the taiga or the boreal forest. The boreal forests, they are found beyond the temperate forest, that is towards the North Pole. They are found in an almost unbroken belt across North America and Eurasia, and they consist of evergreen coniferous trees. Now, the evergreen and coniferous trees, if you remember, they have sloping branches so that the snow can slide down during the winter season. And the trees grow in the summer season, which is very short, and the winter season is a very long, for a longer period of time. In an area where there would be 1,000 species of trees in a rainforest, boreal forests have just 5 or 6 types: fir, pine, spruce, and so on. So we don't have many trees growing in the boreal forest. Black bears, reindeer, and wolves, they are found in the taiga. And the last type of forest are the mangrove forests. They are found in the tropical regions. Again, we come back to the warmer areas, but the areas which are near the sea coast, that is, areas that get submerged by high tides. Whenever the sea waves, they flood this area of forest. The trees here are able to tolerate salt water because these trees have roots that come out of the water and they are able to breathe. These forests stabilize the coastline and protect the shore from erosion by the sea because the roots of the trees hold the soil, and they support a large number of animal and plant species, and the most famous among them is the Sundarbans in the Ganga Delta. So they are the mangrove forests and they are home of the Royal Bengal tiger. So this is the types of forests. I hope the lesson is clear till here. The rest of the lesson I will discuss in my next class turn. Try to research on the topic, read the content from your book, and complete all the assignments which I will send you. Stay healthy, children. Stay home. Stay safe. Take care. Bye for now.